Wa dwe kire so so ye beje se ne medical dia to dwa no. Yenko ahomane so na yenkodi komo entempa so a ye ne Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana mpedifo ekodi nkomo oso bono ene ni kwakodi enkomo na ne yatie ne se wo de wo na de agu from indefinite strike e sha se na ya sanse wo mo kire se ensem bi ankoyie National Labour Commission's Arbitral Awards ya wo mo kire se senkomo hweme ya adwuma no wo mo delay abana implement etienei wo mo kire se kokroman fere se beto ne so a on fresh or just our better so. Yes, I know our man so. Good afternoon, Master Bruno.
Good afternoon, Sydney. How are you?
By His grace, I'm kicking fit. What about you?
We also enjoying our grace.
Great. We are grateful for having you this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's deliberate on this issue. We understand that there is an indefinite strike at the moment from your outfit. What caused?
Thank you, my brother. I think the issue is quite simple. And if you recall, on 22nd of April 2024, we had a press conference specifically in Accra College of Education to actually let the public know that the current government has just refused to implement an arbitral award that we got from National Labour Commission on the 2nd of May 2023. So if you do the calculation, you agree with me that it's over a year now that the government has just adopted a listless attitude to our issue. So the main cause of this strike is the government's issue to implement our arbitral award. Now, what is in this arbitral award is that the government is expected to extend certain generic allowances that our cards in a tertiary institution, analogous tertiary institution, are currently taking, which we had agreed with Fair Wages and Salary Commission that we also hold the same qualification and even doing the same work, we have the same job doing. And as if that was not enough, we even have additional work that which is termed as the supported teaching in school, and it's called STS. This STS work, it is only few lecturers in university that are STS, especially those in the basic education department. So, based on this qualification, the National Labour Commission said, okay, you go ahead, you say you conduct staff audit. Go ahead and conduct a staff audit, and then those you are there qualified, I think with the same qualification, you extend the generic allowances to them. They should take retrospective effect from January 2023. My brother, as we speak, they only call you for a meeting, especially GTEC, Fair Wages. They will say this thing today, tomorrow they are saying another thing. You go for a meeting, somebody comes for a meeting today, tomorrow that person will not come. That's the kind of post-shifting strategies they are adopting up to date, and they have not implemented the arbitral award. Other related issues with this arbitral award include our all-year round work. If you recall, we also make arguments that in 2022, the government forced us to work from January to December, non-stop. To come, they will go, another batch will come, you don't have any resting space. So that was against our human rights and the labor law. And therefore, they should do the needful and compensate us. They want to compensate. This issue was looked into by the National Labour Commission. And they said, no, according to the labor law, you cannot deprive workers of their rest. And therefore, the commissioners, the learned commissioner, respected commissioners, gave us, instead of 2 months payment, they awarded us one month. As I speak with you, that also has not been complied with. Then our bra, that is a grant that they have to pay for risk that we do. They paid only 400 Ghana cedis out of 1,464. And that also the government is expected to pay the top up.
Okay.
When you go for, they tell you, oh, they prepared the document. At the point, they say the documents are missing, and now later they found it, but certain things were not correct. Or it is just an excuse upon excuse. So
very well.
That government, he said, it's finance as we speak.
Right.
And then the last one before you tell me is detect. Detect. That regulate the treasury space. We had a negotiation agreement signed, including they themselves. But the tech that decided to go contrary, the one who asked where the power lies, and they varied the agreement that we have already signed, and that is supposed to end in 31st December 2024. And the agreement has not ended, and yet the director of the tech decided to vary that and worsen our colleagues' plight. The position allowance that they have taken it from them. If they are making new appointments, and then you the one already there, or the new people that they are giving the position to, they will not benefit from those allowances. And we think that is too much for us, looking at the current economic situation in which we find ourselves. And the ones they are ready to listen, we think the best thing we can do currently is to go on strike, lay down our tools until the money get into our account. We go into any classroom. We are not going to do any teaching.
That was the last question I was going to ask you. Glad you've answered it. Of course, the issues you've raised are numerous, and this means you and the government is engaged in a feast now because you think you've been denied of your rights. Certain things that are due you have not been given to you. I just wanted to know your push. What do you think has necessitated the delay in orders from the government? That the government should provide the solution. There has been a delay. What do you think necessitated the delays?
Thank you, my brother. I think what I have observed as a leader who attend all the meetings. You see, National Labour Commission, which is the director, they could only conduct the staff audit. And at that time, they felt that a number of us were not qualified to benefit from those allowances. So they authorized the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, to conduct the staff audit.
Right. Okay.
My brother, I say with you, they have completed with the staff audit, and they have even gone ahead what we call rationalization. And they even move further to issue letters to everybody to tell you where you are supposed to be. When they finish with the rationalization and they say, oh, a good number of our colleagues were qualified for the allowances, then they started dragging their feet. So it is all about the number that they think that were qualified for the generic allowances, and that made them to start shift posts.
Very well.
Today they say that they will only migrate lectures. Tomorrow they say assistant.
Point well made. Point well
yes.
made. Mr. Maso, let's thank you so much for what you've poured out. Yeah, Abainati, we'll come to you again, okay?
Have a grateful, wonderful afternoon. I'm grateful.
It's a pleasure. Abusuya, your friend Maso Abuno, they were campable. Near your name, sir, one more at your Nadia. You're from concerned and our colleges of education teachers association of Ghana. Now, near your say, one must say, award to be a Sanka National Labour Commission. While other Sanka, you are by no I can cancel a business abroad Sanka. But Walker was a concern, baby, I can't want. What you send on your band in Tamnason. And he did say what is a mere go accommodate the Abanate. Into Nadia good from no, a bind to one or more, a bresamono. You banana fee, you bow one back commission, after buying us so. Na ya hwesania obetumi ahwes yes ya 7 na o masanya ko class akochira de